Hello guys, welcome to a new vlog in our Central Europe series. Today, Saurabh and I will be exploring Prague. There is so much to do here, so much to show you, but before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and get some breakfast, get our bellies full. So let's get this day started. So we've been at breakfast for about 20 minutes now, and oh my goodness, the food has been delicious. I just picked up this watermelon smoothie from the buffet, but we've been ordering from the a la carte menu. Saurabh had a selection of salmon, some fresh veggies, and some meats, and I had an eggs benedict, and they also brought us out some delicious pancakes, and it was so good. We're really enjoying breakfast, so got this watermelon smoothie that I'm gonna enjoy. We ordered 2 more cappuccinos because they're super good. Look at him excited over his cappuccino.
It's my second of the day. I'm just sleepy right now, but we're trying to make the most of our morning by having cappuccinos sitting down here in warmth. Alright guys, breakfast was amazing. I'm really enjoying the Almanac Hotel. The staff is really nice and the breakfast was tasty as well. Highly recommended. But right now we are on our way to the first stop for the day. We are headed towards the town square. Let me show you what this area looks like where we're walking around. That's the tram. It's great that we are located in the city center, so we don't have to take those trams to go to the places that we want to go to. Right now we are walking towards the town center. It's about 10 minutes walking. Let me show you the views around. So this right here is what I would say the city center area is. There's a lot of shops on each side, a lot of hotels centrally located. A lot of people also hang out here at night. This place is always so vibrant, and I can just imagine what this looks like in summer. But right now we are headed towards that way. That's where the town center and the astronomical clock is.
I've seen a lot of these shops. This is called a chimney cake. This is a chimney cake shop. So this is a dessert shop. These are all around Prague and people love them. So this is definitely a must come if you're here in Prague. One of their most famous desserts. It's actually originated in Hungary. It's Hungarian, but they sell it here in Prague and it is famous. So definitely watch out for that if you ever come here. But the architecture here is insane. Just came across a market. I think they have a lot of markets here in Prague. Looks like they're selling all kinds of sweet treats, fruits. So it's a fun activity to do here. The fruits, they look delicious. I can see them from the ways over here and they look good.
Oh my god. I wonder what this looks like around the Christmas time.
Oh, Christmas
Must be
time?
wonderful here.
I think Christmas time and spring would be the best time to come. But I'm so glad the weather is really nice. We were in Germany a couple days back. The weather was so cold. So it's nice to actually walk around and enjoy. As I told you earlier, that chimney cake is popular here. Just came across another shop, not even 3 minutes walking. So they're very popular. Let me show you what the sign looks like. So they're like a pastry dough, either with whipped cream or ice cream, topped with fruits. And the shop smells so good. That's what it looks like right behind me. Tasty. You can smell them when you walk by them.
Streets have gotten narrower as we are approaching the town square. Look at this. My god, that's the town square in the back. That's the astronomical clock. A lot of tourists are out here, but since we are here early in the morning, there's not as many people as I expected.
I'm in awe. I'm used to seeing parking lots and big ass malls. And look at the architecture here. There's like a big castle right behind us.
Yeah.
This clock and that castle right here is one of the top sites here in Prague, and we're so close to it, living right there.
It's really nice to be living in the city center, especially in Europe. Whenever you go to cities like these, make sure to live in the city center. It's nice and convenient for you to visit places like this on your foot. Alright, we are headed closer to the astronomical clock. Now I get the idea why they call it the astronomical clock. Look at this right here. Whoa. As we go closer, I can see there's a net in front of this clock so that people don't climb or touch it. That's really nice for them to put that and protect their buildings. That's how they have been managing to protect all these buildings for a long time.
I think this net is for pigeons. We were walking and the pigeons literally almost hit my face. So I think it's just to protect so the pigeons don't nest and poop on it, because there are a lot of them here and they get really up and close to you. So you gotta preserve it. There's so much detail to this clock. The more you look, the more you notice. And at a certain time every day, I don't know how many times a day, it dings. And then there's 2 windows up there where they have people that come out, little figurines. So this is very pretty.
Right, so we are headed towards the right of the astronomical clock. This is where the town square is. This reminds me so much of Venice, where the basilica is in Venice, but there's no water around here, so that's really different from Venice. Prague is located in Czech Republic. So when I was growing up, Czech Republic used to be called Czechoslovakia, but now there are 2 different countries, Czech Republic and Slovakia. They also call this Czechia. We have heard that a lot since we got here. And the currency that they use here is called Czech krona. So make sure you know about that and don't bring just euro. Also have to bring Czech krona. But overall, we are really enjoying Czech Republic, especially this town of Prague. This is their main place to be, and if you're visiting Czech Republic, you have to hit the town of Prague. And in Central Europe in general, I think this town is probably one of the most popular places to be. Right guys, we are walking by the river and we made it to our next destination that we want to show you. This is a building that is so nicely designed that we wanted to come here and make sure we show this to you. Look at this. Building is called the Dancing Building, and you can tell why this is called the Dancing Building. Caitlin wanted to come here so bad. We could have taken that tram as well, but we wanted to walk a little bit more. That's the building right there, and let's go close to it and see what this is all about.
This dancing house is a collection of businesses and houses. It is very pretty. It kind of reminds me of some of the architecture done by Zaha Hadid. It's a very unique spot, so you should check this out when you're in Prague. So right behind me is one of their main rivers. You can see a couple of bridges, and right across you can see the other side of the town, and even there's a Prague castle over there. So there's a lot of things to do around this area. It's a very pretty view, and you can even do a nice little river walk. Most European cities are near the water, and there's a lot of cruises that you can take. Right behind me there's one as well. They have a lot of dining cruises, so it's a fun activity to do. Currently we are on our way to one of the main things to see here in Prague, but right now we're going to be taking a tram just because it is quite a bit of an uphill walk. Our tram is right here, so let's go on, head on, and take it there. Yeah, we gotta go fast, because last time it left us. Alright, this is the tram we're taking. It's about a 5-minute tram, and we'll show you once we get to the Prague Castle. Alright, that was a quick ride. That was not even a minute, but it saved us a bit of walking. And now we have just a 7-minute walk to go up to the Prague Castle. Bye bye train. God. Just came across a view, and this is a restaurant. Look at it. It's gorgeous. My God. Whew, so we're just heading up these stairs, and it's really tiring, but we're almost there. My God, we're just amazed with this view that we have. We haven't even reached the castle yet, and look at this. It's the whole city. We were probably right over there earlier. It is insane. Oh my God, we've been walking, and you know what I did not realize? We were actually walking inside the castle the whole time. So this is like an inside part, but right in front of me is the cathedral. It is huge. So what I thought was the actual castle is just in fact a cathedral, and yet it is still huge. So that is why Prague Castle is in the top 5 of the biggest castles in Europe, because it's a city itself, literally. And in front of me is a Starbucks. Obviously it wasn't there back then, but they have Starbucks everywhere and it matches the architecture of the place. So we've seen Starbucks in Gien, in Paris, Zurich, and now in a little castle. Starbucks is everywhere, but I really like how they are everywhere and abundant. They still try to match the architecture. I swear, every time we turn somewhere, there's something new. So we saw a crowd of people as we were exiting some gate. They hear trumpets playing.
Something's going on here.
Something's going on.
Right, since we were not planning to come up and go inside the cathedral, the main reason for us coming up here and walking those stairs was the view. You get a great view of the whole city of Prague from here, and let me show you that.
As we visited a couple European countries already, you kind of get the feel of the city once you visit the town square. A lot of these countries and cities have the same type of thing. They have a castle on the hill, they have a town square, a basilica, a cathedral. And once you have visited all of those, you've kind of seen the whole town.
Alright, we are back where we started. We are going down the hill. It's obviously easier than going up the hill. We're going back to the tram station. We will take a tram back inside the city center and see what we go from there.
All right, we just came back down to the city center from the castle, and right now we're at a moving statue, which is right behind me. We could see it when we were walking across the street because it's silver and glittery, but let's get a closer look at it. It was one of the main things to do here in the city center, and it's done by an artist. I forgot the name, but it's pretty cool, so let's get a closer look. You can see it rotates and it makes a human face, so that's pretty cool. It's smack dab right in city center, and we missed it. Look at the face right there.
Whoa.
It's pretty cool. I don't know how they make that or how they do that, but something cool to come and see. I actually found out the name of the artist who created this, and his name is Kafka. So he has artworks all around the city, and right there is this gallery actually. So it's like a little shopping station. So cool area to come. So I've seen this spot in Prague that is super popular in the municipal library, and it is a huge book tower. And we arrived at the spot, but look at the line. Oh my God. So it starts from under that building and goes all the way to the front. So I don't know if we're going to be going in here because there's a lot of more spots to see, but I'll drop a picture of what it looks like. But I'm so sad. I cannot believe that this was like super popular. So it's called Book Tower, and it's located in the library if you ever do come to Prague, so you should check that out. Alright guys, so we have arrived at a spot that is really freaking cool. We have reached the smallest street in Prague. So the funny thing is it's a one-way, only one person can fit. It is so narrow, and there are even stoplights that tells you if you can go or not, because only one person can fit. So it's a big attraction. There's a line, but let's see if we can go through it together. Oh man, so there's a sign that says closed right here. That's so sad. Let's see if I can give you a peek inside. Look at that, it is so small. Wow, and it leads right to the river. That's so pretty. So we've seen a bunch of videos on this place and we're super excited to go, but it's closed. So 2 bunks in a row. But we'll show you a video what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. So if you come to Prague, you have to check that out. You can search up the restaurant name. I'll type it here if you want to find the location, and hopefully you'll be lucky. All right, since we couldn't show you that little small street, I have a beautiful statue for you right here. This is super biased, but this is probably one of the best and unique things to do here in Prague is to feed the river rats, aka capybara or aka the nuccia. So we are on the riverbank, and what they look like capybara, but they are not. And they just walk along the riverbank and they are super friendly. So let's see if we can find them. I brought some lettuce to feed them because you're not supposed to feed them crackers or anything. So let's see if we can spot one. All right, guys, I found one and let's go feed it some lettuce. There was none, so we had to come all the way over here. Look at it, he's so cute. Come here, little guy. I think it's trying to balance on the rock. Let's see if he's gonna come over. These guys are super friendly and they like to come up to people. Come here. Usually they come up to you and you can find them along the riverbanks. They're super popular around the Charles Bridge, which is right there, and also on Archer's Island. All right, getting up close because this guy's a little lazy. Come here. Okay, he's coming now. Come on. Oh, so sorry, scaring you. There you go. Look at him. He's got big teeth. And you can pet them. They're really friendly. It's a super fun activity. You can find them by the riverbank. Just make sure to bring some fresh vegetables.
Zastávka.
Right guys, welcome to the next day. This is day 2 of us exploring Prague. Today we are exploring the other side of the town, which is less explored by the tourists. So what this is, it's a popular place that people don't really often visit because this is a little farther from the main tourist area. Right now we are looking for the main attraction in this garden, and the area here looks so pretty. That's what we are here for. Let me show you and give you a closer look. We have spent about 2 days here in Prague, and I would say that's like a perfect length. Right now we're looking to explore places which are not in the tourist area, so I think we ran out of the places in the city center, and we have traveled 20 minutes for this.
As you can see, right behind me is a waterfall with no water. Usually there is water in here, which makes it super pretty, but it's not here. But we have the grand view, and up there is a cave we're gonna go explore too. So let's go find the entrance to this cave, and I'm super excited to see it because a lot of people don't come here.
As you can see, there are people all the way up there, so we're gonna make our way towards that. Something like this really gives me a feeling of how different it is to live in Central Europe or cities like Prague. People who live around here just walk in this park and have a casual view of this grotto. Let's go upstairs and see the view from there. Right between these doors, they have small stairs tucked away in this narrow passage. Let's go up from here. We saw some kids walking around here, and that's how we found out what this is. We would have never found these stairs. Watch out, careful. People have put a lot of graffitis here since it's not really monitored as much. Oh, let's go. We have made it up here. This is like the first floor of this area, and there's another upstairs as well. I never knew what a grotto actually means, but visiting is nice. Oh, there are more stairs up here to go.
Up to the terrace.
Let's go.
Ooh, it's getting cold now, so I think we're gonna head out. We still get quite a bit of time here. It's a very pretty area, so definitely worth checking out. Took some Instagram pictures, so go check that out on at Caitlin and Sorab. You'll find them there. They're very pretty. We'll head out. There's washrooms here. Sorab just went to the bathroom and they're free, surprisingly. So that just tells you how away from the city. But speaking of the city, we're going to head back, grab some lunch, go on a tram, and see what else we do for the day because we'll be leaving soon. There's a big crowd in front of me right over here, and right to the left is the John Lennon wall. So this is a wall that is fully covered in graffiti and attributed to him, and it's very pretty. It's a very popular destination here in Prague. Just a little farther across the bridge, so we did have to take a 20-minute tram, but it is very pretty. Let me give you an up-close look. You can see the group of people right behind Sora, but everyone is admiring this wall. John Lennon never visited Prague, but this is attributed to him, and it's a symbol of peace. So it's pretty cool, and there's a lot of art on the wall, a lot of talented people who created this. It's pretty cool.
They also have the lyrics of his song. That's pretty nice.
Alright guys, we have saved the best spot for last. We are currently standing on top of the St. Charles Bridge. This is one of the oldest bridges in the town, and it gives you a grand view of the city, and you cannot miss this when you're in Prague. This is one of the top things to do in Prague, and it is also free and is very popular among the tourists. A lot of people like to come here at sunset to get a very beautiful view. Besides getting a beautiful stroll on this bridge, there is the entrance to the Prague Castle on this side, and right on this side is the entrance to the town. And there's also a lot of people selling things, so there's a lot to do around this area. Just came from the John Lennon Mall, which is like a 1-minute walk. So definitely do not miss this when you're in Prague.
Hi guys, we are coming to the end of the Charles Bridge, and also unfortunately we're coming to the end of our trip here in Prague. We have spent the most wonderful 2 days in this city in Central Europe. In my opinion, 2 days or 3 days in Prague would be great. If you're young and able to walk like us, like 30,000 steps in a day, I would recommend 2 or 3 days. But if you want to spend more time in this city, make sure to come here for a week. There is a lot more to do. The city is so much bigger than what we expected. We got here from Berlin. It was an easy journey for us to get here, and I would definitely recommend, if you are coming anywhere in Central Europe, to make sure to check out this city of Prague. We will make sure to come back here in a better weather, maybe in summer, but this is definitely on our list for the next time. Make sure you watch out for our next vlog, where we will take you to our third country in this series. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next one.